is funny because this one we haven't spoken about.
It's making me nervous.
Can we normalise being 23 and not living with your
Oh my god, I'm literally a baby. What do you want me to do?
I'm just a girl. Hello everybody. Welcome back to a brand new video. How are you doing? We're joined with my flatmate! Roomies. We keep saying roomies, but we don't live in the same room.
Oh, I've never actually deep that.
We're not roomies,
we're flatties.
Flatties. We're gonna do a big, I didn't really know what was gonna be the vibe, girl talk, Q&A, life updatey. I feel like it's gonna be more life updatey. Maybe we'll throw in a couple of dilemmas, but everyone is asking about the flat. And us, which is so funny because some of the questions we haven't even spoken about yet.
Oh, right.
But we're gonna go for it. I think people think we've not been here longer than we have. I feel like we've been here for...
We've been here for like 2 weeks now, but like it feels like we've
even
lived
longer,
together.
for like a day.
Yeah.
Because we've been passing ships at the moment. Like we came, I went on holiday, I've been working during the week, you've been on night weekends. Before we start, this video is very kindly sponsored by HelloFresh. So we're gonna throw it back to when they were very helpful during the moving times. So let me very quickly introduce you to the sponsor of today's video, which is HelloFresh. HelloFresh is a meal subscription service. I've used them a couple of times before and I've been working with them for ages. I literally was clearing out my cupboards earlier because I've already done some packing. Don't worry, I've filmed it all. You will see it. And look at all of the HelloFresh meals I have gathered. I think I'm actually gonna, I always say this, but actually gonna turn this into a cookbook for when I move because that is a recipe book. Like that is actually a recipe book. If you're unfamiliar with how HelloFresh works, this is number 7. This is my number 7 bag. You take that out and that is literally all you need to get started making your meal. You always get a fridge bag that has like some ice in it and everything that needs to go in the fridge. And today I have got some goo cheesecakes, which is the best part of HelloFresh, in my humble opinion, because if you use my code, you get 60% off your first box, 25% off the next 2 months, and free desserts for life. Free desserts for life. What I love most about HelloFresh is you can pause, cancel, and change your subscription at any time. So obviously this week I need it. I'm super busy. I'm moving next week. Next week I'm actually on holiday. And then the week after, I don't even know where I'm gonna be yet. I don't know what my new address is. So I can change it as I need to. I can pause it. It's so easy to use. Okay, I've screenshotted 3 questions and then I got bored because this is the most questions I've been asked in a hot minute.
Oh really?
I think everybody just loves you.
What can I say?
Maybe should we start here? How do you know?
You're really scaring me with
It's like an interview. How do you know each other? It's a good question.
How do we know each other? Run club.
You go.
TGR, these guys run.
Yeah.
We both went to a random, well it wasn't.
No, it wasn't. This is the funny part, I think.
So Megan
It
was random for you, for me. Megan was doing a, would you say collab? Is that what it, like?
I was doing an event with
you were like
them,
hosting a run club with them. And I wasn't aware
of
that, but I had kind of recently discovered TGR myself, so I was like trying to go most weekends. And Megan was like hosting the run club and I
started doing a speech and she was like, who is this girl? But I was trying to keep up with her whole run club because I was like, really want to talk to her. But she's too fast.
Then we bonded over the fact that we both had done Heaton. I feel like that was like, oh, we trauma bonded.
Yeah, definitely.
And that we were both doing Manchester Half in October.
Yeah, and to be fair, it was actually like the best case scenario because then the girls we were like all on a table with all wanted to like go wine tasting.
Yeah, that was rogue.
And nobody could do it for ages, so we did it like 2 days after the run club, and I feel like that's when we actually became friends.
Yeah. So that.
And that was literally last summer.
That was, yeah.
Isn't that so funny?
13 months ago.
Yeah.
And now we live together.
How funny is that? I was going to say like, what have you told them, but I probably wouldn't believe that. I probably would have been like, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah, we get that.
I can see that happening. Okay, this is a nice one. What are you most looking forward to about living together?
Not being lonely. No, not even that, because we
no,
both
yeah,
do
that's
like
mine.
we both do like our like.
Yeah, but that's not lonely.
Yeah, I think just like coming in and having someone to talk to.
Yeah.
And like just small silly talk, not like big life conversations, just how was your day?
Yeah. For me, definitely that, like, that obviously as well, but I'm not going to say the same thing. For me, it's like actually having someone to, like, not in a weird way, not in like an I'm using you way, but like to give you a fucking hand. Like the other day when I was like, fuck, I really need a favour and you could come and drop my laptop. And the next day, like, I made you a sandwich and a tea to take to work because you were late. Like, do you know what I mean? Like silly things like, oh fuck, I don't have to do everything alone now. Like someone can actually just like give me a hand if I need it.
Yeah, no, for sure.
I feel like you take that for granted. Other like when you're used to it.
Zipping dresses up. Honestly, do not try anything with it, or like a corset. Do not try it on when you live alone. You've got to rely on the fact that someone else has to do it for you.
Yeah, I think it's just like the simplicity of like casual company, like not having to go searching for like someone to give you a hand or like.
Oh, can you tie my back for me?
Yeah, do you want to come sit for a coffee? Do you want to watch a film tonight? Like silly
not having
things,
to make plans to go for
have
walk,
company.
just going for a walk.
Literally exactly that.
Yeah.
I suppose a better one probably to start with would have been like. Why? Like, why have you gone from living alone to like living together? How did you come to that decision?
Because of our silly boyfriends.
I think also like, can we normalise being 23 and not living with your boyfriend?
Oh my god, I'm literally a baby. What do you want me to do?
I'm just a girl.
I want me to move in with him and live with him for the rest of my life. Like,
I know. The thing is, I think we both would.
Yeah.
But we both would, but we both are, I think, really hyper aware that not that we shouldn't, but like we don't need to do that.
Yeah.
Like if you think you're going to be together forever, like what's the rush?
What's the rush? In the grand scheme of life, in the many years ahead, why rush? Like, I feel like we've both done uni, living with people, we've both lived alone. I think we both just needed that silly fun girly time again before we like commit and settle down and like life gets real and living situations get like big and scary.
Yeah.
This is just fun. This is just so light-hearted and easy.
Yeah, I think we both definitely have moments where we're like, oh my god, like could so do that, that's so whatever. But like you said, like when we zoom out, we're definitely the type of people that like I don't want to look back and be like, oh, I was not that there's literally anything against it. Like so we definitely have our moments where we probably will be like, okay, I wish it was him, not you. But in the grand scheme of things, we're 20, literally 23.
Yeah.
Literally 23.
We're so young.
You want me to live with this man until I'm 90? Like, give me all I'm asking for is like maybe a year or two. Like, it's really not bad.
No.
Yeah. How it came about, it
was a bit of an accidental conversation, wasn't it?
A little bit. I think it wasn't a conversation until I was moving and there was another bedroom. And then our friends were like, you two are so silly, like why are you not living together? And then we were just kind of like,
it was like, I came to you, didn't I, in a bit of like a, and you were like, just come and move in with me. And I was like, no, don't tempt me.
Because I was going to ask you anyway, and then we were having this big conversation. Like, this is exactly how it happened. On my old sofa that was no bigger than this. And we were looking at each other, and I was like, well, I was going to ask you.
And I was
you were like,
don't
I was talking to my mum about it all week. Because we kind of like, haha, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. But we're like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
And then I was like, no, I actually wasn't.
I would never have asked to live in your flat, but like snatched it up immediately when you said.
Yeah, because that's what I mean. It wasn't. We hadn't spoke about it and then started looking.
Yeah.
It was kind of like a.
Oh, you're buying somewhere and there's a spare room.
Yeah.
Because you'd originally said you wanted an office.
Well, I originally just thought. That's what I mean. It wasn't a conversation that you were going to stop living alone, that I was going to stop living alone. Like it wasn't like we wanted to live with someone. We just gradually were like, what are we doing? Like, we need to stop acting like we're 27. Like, I just was like, I'm going to have an office because, like, I'd gone from living alone. I didn't think that was going to change.
Yeah.
It wasn't because I really wanted an office. Do you know what I mean?
It's just like...
I didn't think that situation was going to change. And then we were just like, fucking, why not? And then very quickly got very excited.
And then literally the next day we were like, well no, literally that day we went for a walk and we walked around, didn't we?
Yeah, that evening. And then
here.
You came to view it properly.
And that was kind of like it.
Yeah. Okay, should we go? There's so many questions about like us. Do I go another one or shall I go on to like a dilemma-y question?
Go for it, whatever's.
While we're on the topic, I thought this was funny. Because I was like, you are right. Someone basically asked, like, do you think living with someone, especially when it's like your bestie, will change the quality time you have with your boyfriend. Because obviously we both lived alone. So when your boyfriend is there, you're kind of like cosplaying living together. And like your whole time, you can do like whatever you want in the flat, wherever, whenever. So I thought that was interesting.
I think because we both have boyfriends that like the amount we see them will never piss the other one off. Like Carter being in the flat will never bother me. As I would imagine. Milo wouldn't bother you. But I think like we're not going to be walking around naked anymore. You know, like
I mean, we might be, but they
won't be. We were laughing. We were like, the only time I've locked the bathroom door since moving in this flat.
Don't like close the bathroom door.
Was when Carter was in the building. Like, we've been weeing with the door.
I literally said to Molly, do you know what the one thing I thought was? I'm going to have to start closing the door when I go for a wee. And I was like, as she was on the bath while I was weeing.
Oh, so I'm brushing my teeth and you're weeing. Okay.
Yeah. Like, actually, it's been like a couple.
Yeah. I don't think so, personally.
No, I think it will change. I think we're silly to say it won't change the quality time.
Yeah, because like
it's not going to bother anyone, but like obviously it's different.
It'll be different because you're like you say you're role playing living together. That's now you're role playing living with.
It almost feels like you're kind of back in uni. Like when Carter was here the other day, I was like, oh my god, I feel like really silly.
Yeah. I think we've both got quite. You know, we've got a level of respect for each other with our boyfriends. Yeah,
and like everybody gets on, and the boys get on.
Yeah.
This is funny because this one we haven't spoken about.
It's making me nervous.
Maybe you can watch us have the conversation live. How do you guys plan on splitting finances, like shared meals, etc.?
Oh, that's okay. I thought that was going to be like a really scary deep question.
What did you think it was going to be?
I don't know, but
what kind of thing was going to be scary and deep?
I don't know. Like, what do you not want to live with each other? Like,
someone's question was like pet peeve, but guys, we've literally been in the flat together for this is our first.
No, I've got one. She doesn't shut cupboards.
I told her before we moved in. It's my toxic trait. I did warn you.
No, you did.
I don't shut cupboards. I don't shut drawers. You walk into my room and all my drawers will be open. My whole wardrobe.
I walked out last night. I was like.
And I was like, I told you!
Shutting drawers. What was the question? How are we splitting finances?
Yeah, like how do you, because like literally at the moment we've been, and guys have ordered us HelloFresh box, which I'm excited about. I ordered like noodles and butter chicken and something else. I think I ordered chicken burgers, I can't remember. I might have switched them because I was like, we're trying to be good. Because at the moment we've been doing like kind of one night, like I cook, you clean the next night, the opposite. But we didn't really plan to do that. We were just kind of like,
just kind of happened.
Yeah. So someone was like, how do you, just a lot of questions about like, how do you plan on splitting finances in terms of like meals and like decor in the flat and all of this. Someone said like, who bought and decides on the main furniture?
Well, you, because it's your flat.
Yeah, I've bought like the sofa and I'll buy anything that if you were renting another flat would have already been there.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like I'll furnish the flat.
The only thing I've bought is my bed because I was very specific that I wanted an ottoman, and I think if you were to like provide a bed for someone, you wouldn't be spending. I spent more money on my bed, so that it would be useful for me.
Yeah.
But like any kind of like decor now, I will happily contribute to.
Yeah.
Like the man was going to come and paint, and I will send you money for that. Like,
yeah, I think.
Know what I mean?
No, not painting. I think the way we'll do it is like, I will get the flat to a point where if we had gone and rented a furnished flat together, it's like that.
Yeah.
And then obviously from that point, any like
any fun
cushions
pillows,
we want, we'll decorate the flat together.
Yeah.
Definitely.
For sure. I mean, we have a lot. We've both
between us, we've got so much.
We've both come with like so many crates, so many vases. So as far as like bits and like miscellaneous bits goes for the flat, we've kind of just meshed them both together.
Yeah.
Milo thinks he's getting this back. He's absolutely not getting the record
back.
back.
Sorry about that.
But
it's now more mine than it is yours.
Yeah. Lucky. But I think like
all it's gonna be is literally like kind of like decorating the sofa.
Yeah. A rug.
We'll pick a rug together kind of thing, maybe, Meals.
I mean...
Meals I think we should work out.
I do think we should figure something out, because like I feel like at the minute it's like, what do you want for dinner? Do you want what I'm having, or do you want to have your own thing?
Yeah, but I do enjoy cooking together and eating together. I do enjoy that. So
even if we're having separate meals, I quite like... I tell you what, I do think, sorry, this is kind of like diversion from the question. I do think one of the things I'm most excited about to live with you is to like get into better habits. And I do think
said this, like my new bad.
I'm a new person. I do think like eating eating together, you eat much earlier than I do. Like, notice last night how you didn't cook with me and I had my dinner at 8 o'clock.
That was fucking crazy.
Like, I just don't...
I like thought you'd come home and be done dusted and you were cooking, and I was like...
I don't eat at a good time because of my job. I think I'm excited to get into... And, like, I'll go to bed so late. So, like, I'm excited to get into, like, better habits with you.
Yeah.
It depends if we're, like, planning meals out. Like, Monday we're going to have this, Tuesday we're going to have this.
I think that's probably the way forward.
Yeah.
And we're going to get a calendar.
Yes.
Because it obviously depends when you're working.
Yeah.
But like this week, like you're home Monday to Friday, so it's easy to cook together. But if you're working long days,
then like that's probably a better time for us to either not cook together or you cook, eat, and then I come in and cook eat later.
Yeah, true. I think, guys, can you tell we're figuring this out? I think we should like do a meal plan, go and like buy that together, and then almost like you just sort your own lunch situation.
Oh yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Lunch is like.
But like we'll just buy dinners together. Because like you said, I can still cook it and then it's just in the fridge for you. Yeah. Or vice versa.
Yeah. Because it is really...
And cooking is my love language. I
How
love cooking.
nice is it when like you didn't have to cook the other day?
Yeah.
How nice was it when I didn't have to cook the other day? That was so... When do you ever get that?
See, I'm like, I will cook every day of the week as long as I don't have to clean it.
Oh, I happily clean it.
Can I just be the cook? No. I love cooking.
I will happily do the dishes. I kind of...
There we go.
There we go, right, sorted.
Like, I love cooking. I love cooking for people, especially if you're telling me that, like, I don't have to clean up afterwards.
It's also nice, like, trying new things that you... Like, I feel like everyone has their, like, go-to meals.
Yeah.
And you show me your go-to meals, and me show you my go-to meals. They're very different. We both have, like, different cooking styles, I think.
What do you think my cooking style is?
I think you eat more things... You eat a broader variety of things.
Yeah, maybe. Not really.
For me, compared to me.
Yeah.
Not in a normal person, but compared to me.
This is your 4th week out meal prepping burger salad.
I see one girl mentioned it at work and I've not got rid of it.
Someone did say what you're most excited about, so you just said habits. What am I most excited about living with you? Like you personally, not just someone. I think you are, although you don't give yourself credit for it, I think you're better at like head down and like going on a run. And like running is such more of a big deal to me than it is to you. Like the other day you were like, I accidentally did 8 not 5, and I was like, wow, to me that's a mind battle.
Yeah.
Like 8 not 5 to me is like fucking, that's a big difference. And I think I'm excited for that. I'm excited to like have a bit of an exercise buddy.
Yeah.
For sure.
I think
even like in the gym. Like,
on each other will be positive influences.
Yeah. Literally like our first day properly when I was here, Molly, I was like, we can go running like once you're back, and she was like, no, because I won't. And I was like, well, I will. And she was like, well, I'm already talking myself out of it, so let's go right now. I was like, okay.
I know myself too well. I can talk myself out of it.
No, so can I. But if you're coming back and we've both said we're gonna do it, I know what I'm like, and I won't let you down. So
I will let you down.
No, like if you came back and you're like, okay, I'm ready, I'd be like, okay, fucking fine.
Yeah,
I did say I would go.
Yeah. I'm excited for us to like go to classes together, the gym together.
You're
gonna rely on me.
I hate the gym at the moment.
The gym is a drive away.
Yeah,
So
I am. I'll be going to the gym whenever you're going to the gym now.
Yeah.
Because it's fucking far. It's not far, it's a 20-minute walk.
It's a 20-minute walk up the road.
But before work, that's 40 minutes extra. It's a long time.
Yeah.
Because it's probably not, it's probably like 25 to be honest.
And I can go to the gym before work. So
I'm excited for you to start
clinic.
Yeah. Like a Monday to Friday, 9 to 5-ish situation. I feel like that would be good.
Yeah. For 8 weeks.
Good for both of us.
What
about housework?
Housework.
Chores!
I feel like we're both kind of on it.
Yeah. I think again it's just easier when there's someone else here. Like I get lazy in my own flat because I'm like, it doesn't fucking matter if I leave the dishes.
Yeah, but you don't want to let the other person down.
Yeah. It's just like you don't want to be messy for the other person. You don't want to cause an inconvenience for someone else.
No.
And it feels really easy to stay on top of. We are being lazy at the moment because the flat's not finished.
I think in our head we're like, let's just get the sofa in, and then let's just like, for me with my room, it's like, I just need a mattress. I've got one now, my room's tidy.
Yeah. I do think we're still a little bit like, there's still a bit of a decorating corner going on over here, and like
this needs hoovering.
Yeah, it needs a fat hoover. To be honest, the flat needs clean. But we're kind of like, it's not finished yet, but like it's not gonna be finished for another like week or two, so we need to.
Yeah, we should probably just hoover.
Should probably just clean the flat. But
I don't think it's going to be a strict, like, you do it on Monday, I'll do it on Tuesday. It's like...
At the end of the day, it's going to be like, oh, the bathroom needs clean and the Hoover, like, needs fucking... The kitchen needs a wipe and a Hoover and...
Yeah.
It's not that deep.
No.
I imagine, like, one day a week, whenever you're not at work, we'll be like, right, should we just have a quick clean? Like, it's not... It's really... It's like a 2 hour,
and you say that and we do it.
Yeah, like,
it's
not
really,
like early this morning I was like, I think we should probably have a bit of a clean today. Cool.
Great, let's do it. Let's put some music on.
Yeah, I really don't think it's going to be that deep. Oh. Someone said, what are you reading at the moment? We're both reading really good books. Molly's reading No Escapes. I've already read it. We started reading it at the same time.
I'm going to read the one that you've just finished next.
I've just finished The Family Upstairs. I'm going to start The Family Remains tonight. It's like the second one, Lisa Jewell book. It's fucking incredible.
But I don't know if I want to read fairy porn.
She wants to read ACOTAR.
What is it, the book title of the book actually called?
A Court of Thorn and Roses.
Yeah, that's what I want to read.
ACOTAR.
Oh, yeah, with you now. I was like, why do you keep saying like the author or something?
No, everybody calls it ACOTAR. ACOTAR series, Court of Thorn and Roses.
Yeah, I want to read that, I think, after these ones.
Yeah.
But I also want to read It Ends With Us.
Have you seen it?
No.
You don't want to see it? So I still haven't seen it.
I kind of want to read it. Have you read it?
Yeah, forever ago. I've got it if you want it.
Maybe I should.
In my bookcase.
I don't-
Actual book suitcase.
I don't know if I want to, I don't like sad stuff.
It is sad.
Okay, maybe I won't, then maybe I'll just watch it. I don't like sad
I feel like...
things. Maybe I could just not...
It's not a sad ending.
Oh, okay.
It's a good ending.
Okay, maybe I will then.
It's an empowering ending.
Okay, I'll watch it then. I'll read it and watch it.
You're going to want to read it before you watch it.
You've got other friends, you could go watch it.
Everyone's just fucking seen it. It's been out for ages now.
You can have a little solo trip.
Yeah, I might have to.
You could
Maybe
go
I'll go
watch,
Saturday night.
You could go watch that and I could go watch Twisters.
What's that?
With Daisy, Edgar Jones and Jake.
That doesn't mean nothing.
No,
to
not
me.
Jake Gyllenhaal. Glenn Powell.
How long do you plan on living together?
Year 2?
Realistically,
Forever!
at the moment, we think until like next November.
Like a year in November.
Well, yeah, that's when you're planning on. You have different plans.
Who knows?
I don't have plans at the moment.
Let's see what the next year holds
Yeah.
and then reassess.
Wait, I need a new battery.
Will you kick me out?
Maybe. You're the only one that might have rough plans, but like plans change.
But like, will you boot me out after a year?
After a year?
Yeah. If I want to stay another year, are you going to boot me out?
Well, plans change.
Guys, that wasn't a no.
I don't think so.
Okay, good.
I don't think my boyfriend wants to live with me next year. So.
Okay, fine.
I do feel like we'll have a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I feel like we'll be at the point where it's like, actually, who needs to live with their boyfriend when they're 25? Not why to live with your best friend when you're 25.
You will literally have children and be like, who needs to live with them?
No, you don't need to live with your dad. You've got your auntie. Anything you think could cause a conflict when you live together? Like, what are you least looking forward to?
I feel like the one thing I was worried about is that we both do like our own space.
Yeah.
But I feel like that hasn't been, like, we both go to bed and just are on our own. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, I feel like last night you were with your brother in here and I just like took myself into my room.
Yeah.
I feel like you can still have your own time.
Yeah.
That was what because I think going from like living alone to someone always being in the flat, you do feel like a certain obligation sometimes, depending on who you're living with, to be there all the time, like with them all the time. And actually we're both quite independent people.
Yeah.
So it's nice that I feel like already we've kind of found that balance of like, let's do something together, or like, oh no, I'm going to take myself off into my room.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Does that make sense?
Yeah, but I feel like I need more alone time than you do. I'm not sure I've quite found a balance yet. I think maybe just because I think naturally, even in your old flat, you spend more time in your like roomy bit, whereas I didn't spend a second longer than my time being asleep in my bed in my room. Like I'm not someone who chills in my bedroom and chills in my bed.
Yeah.
I'm like, that makes me feel a bit sick. I don't like being like in my room.
You say that, my entire flat was.
It wasn't really though. It wasn't like a studio at all, really.
No.
But even still, like you said, you would like get your breakfast and like go and eat it in your bed.
I eat my breakfast.
Stuff like that, like I hate doing that. So I think that's my one. I don't think it will cause a fucking conflict. What, I'm gonna start fucking shouting at you.
Get out the lounge!
Get out the lounge! What the fuck? No, obviously not. But I do agree that's the one thing that's obviously gonna be a bit like. But I think obviously right now it's also still exciting. Whereas like I can imagine in like a few months' time if you come in the living room and I'm reading my book on the sofa, like it will be like you don't have to talk, you don't have to come in and say hi and start a conversation with me.
I mean, I'll come in and say hi.
Yeah, but as in like I won't feel the need to be like I have to now put my book away. I can be like, oh, you're right, how's your day? Yeah, good.
Yeah, good. Right, I'll go to my room.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Obviously now it's still fun and it's still exciting, but I don't think we'll argue over anything.
Conflict, no.
I've never, like, we both lived with people in uni, never once have I argued or had conflict with anyone I've lived with.
No.
Actually, that's not true. One time me and this girl at uni threw drinks at each other, but we were just arguing.
Oh, please don't do that.
But it was like a big joke for the rest of the year.
Oh, okay, it was bad.
We were also in lockdown.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think there'll be anything cause a conflict about.
If there is, we say it, squash it, move on.
Yeah, and I think we are both kind of like that.
Yeah.
Like if something even slightly like annoys me or upsets me, I'll probably just be like,
Molly.
don't do that again.
And I'm like, sorry.
Yeah, like it's not that deep. Because I think when you don't, that's how you cause conflict. When you let tension build, that's when someone's going to explode.
Yeah.
Like if you keep being like, oh, she did this and then she said this and then she didn't fucking wash this and then whatever, like just say it. Otherwise you'll fall out.
Bro, pull your weight.
Yeah, otherwise I think that's the issue then. Yeah. Like doing something wrong or like pissing someone off once or twice is no issue if you just say it.
Yeah.
Oh, someone said how will you make sure you still have time to yourself after living alone? Just gonna say that.
Just making sure we have boundaries, I think.
Yeah, and I think like that, like not feeling maybe the need to be like, do you want to come to the cinema? And be like, I'm going on my own.
Yeah. Yeah. We live together, we know we're close, we don't need to like prove it by doing literally everything together. Like,
yeah, we don't need to be joined at the hip.
If you wanted to like go out and see, I don't know, Izzy, I'm not going to be offended if I
would be offended.
No, but as in like, say I'm out at work. Actually, that's a really bad example.
Yeah, exactly. Mutual friends, no, invite me.
If you're going out with Tia, I'm not going to be like, well, where's my invite?
Yeah, I would mutual friends.
If you're going to invite me, great, sure. But
yeah,
like,
I'm sure I probably would.
But like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, great. She was like, Izzy. I was like, no, Izzy's my friend. Can I come? Please don't. That's when I'll be like, you've upset me.
Yeah. And now there's conflict.
Maybe you just need to have these conversations. Oh, so I just want to say you're both smashing it.
Oh, am I? Oh.
Thank you. I think that's a cute thumbnail. Okay, should we leave it there?
Yeah.
Someone said like, what's your favourite thing so far? But guys, we've literally been living in
No, do you want to know what my favourite night was? When we sat and read books together. My
favourite was when we sat and watched a series because I don't do that.
Yeah.
I don't watch TV.
We need to finish that.
Yeah, we do. I was going to say that today. Anyway, right. Our sofa is literally getting destroyed because it's not... Like, look how far down this is now going.
Yeah.
It's far.
She's...
1 week, guys. 1 week.
Gonna be deceased soon. Oh, I'm so excited.
1 week. And literally, did you hear my brother yesterday? He's like, I think this is our sofa. You're in for a treat. It's the comfiest sofa in the world.
Can't wait. I just can't wait for like...
I know.
And like, we could sit like this.
Yeah,
and my knee not like...
We're literally like fucking... We're really close. We're really, really close. It's not really anywhere to go. Right. I hope you enjoyed this fun little extra upload. You're going to be seeing a lot more of us. If you want to see even more of us, Molly also vlogs and has a channel. She's been vlogging some moving bits and weekly vlogs and all sorts. So I'll leave that down below. Make sure you go and check out HelloFresh. Code is on the screen. Free desserts for life. And yeah, the little goo pots. Love you guys loads. See you on Monday with a moving vlog. It's kind of a moving vlog, it's kind of part 3, it's kind of a weekly vlog. You'll see.
It is what it is. Bye bye.
We need to do a thumbnail.